Hubstaff tutorial for employees. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the channel. Today we're having a look at Hubstaff, and Hubstaff is a fantastic piece of software. Basically what you can do is you can manage your own time and work that you are producing for an employer, and you can also manage teams that are working underneath you. You can manage people that are working with you, so you can all see everyone's progress. You can see who's working on what, how much they've worked on it, where they're working, what they're actually doing. It's got a ton of features. So first of all, if you haven't signed up already, you will need an email address, and what they will ask you is a bunch of detail of your company or your organization, or what the reason is that you are actually here on Hubstaff, what you would like to do with the software, and what industry you work in. And if we navigate up to the right hand side over here, you can actually see your account details. So the Bob Shop, that is the name of my organization or the name of my business, and you can access the organization's menu right over here, and this is the menu you see on the left hand side. Thereafter, you can tap on the little icon with, it looks like a little man. So here you can access all of these details. You can access your account details, your user settings, and your billing methods. You can sign up for a free trial and sign up for your billing method. And then you have your payment accounts. So this is the account that you will be using within your Hubstaff account to pay with. And then we can go into integrations where you can integrate Hubstaff with a bunch of other software. And then obviously they offer some support. And if you don't want to continue to use a browser, you can tap on download right over here. And once you tap on download, it'll take you to a window where you can actually download Hubstaff for your desktop. You can also download it for your mobile device. If you are using Android, if you're using Apple, whatever it is, you can just download it. Now, one of the cool features for the Windows version is a tracking system. So it actually takes screenshots while you're working, so you can actually track what you're doing and what you're working on. Of course, if you are working for somebody or you have somebody else working for you, then this information will be shared with them. So we can just go back onto our main page again. And right over here, again, I'm going to just jump into that menu on the right hand side, and we're going to go into my account. Now, on this page, you can edit all your details: name, email address, your time zone, phone number, and if you have a Skype username which you use to connect with your team members, you can enter it in right over there. And here you can have a profile picture. It can either be your company logo or your own profile picture, and you can change your email address, and then of course you can delete your account if you need to. And you can then also manage your two-factor authentication. If security is your first priority, then that is something that you want to put on. So we're jumping back now again to the previous page that we were on. We're going to just close that tab. On the left hand side, you will see quite a large toolbar over here. So once you jump in here, you will be firstly on the dashboard, and then you can manage your timesheets, insights, locations, your projects, your reports, the people that you deal with, your finances, and then all your settings, your profile settings, and the policies that your company runs by. Now, the dashboard that we're on here is a very simple layout. Basically, you have a couple widgets that you can add in and take away from here. So first, I'm going to run down the page and just show you there is a map which you can use to, if you have people on your team that are working in remote locations, you can actually track them on this map. And right over here, it gives you however many active members there are, and then the active job sites. Now, once you tap view over here, you can go into detail and see all the active job sites and the active members in detail. As you travel down here, you will also see that there is a worked this week. So this is how much work you've actually done this week, and this is how much money you have spent this week, and this is the projects that you have worked on this week. Now you can add in there and you can tap on track time, and once you do that, it'll start tracking the time that you are spending. Then you can go down here and it says members, and this tab basically tells you who's working, what they're working on, and how long they've been working on this project or whichever project they're working on in this week. On the right hand side, there is a projects tab and it says time spent on top projects or your most important work orders. As you go down on the left hand side, you'll have a to do tab, and this is recently worked on to do items. And on the right hand side, you'll have project order budgets, and this is the status of your project or your work order budgets. Now all of these tabs that you can tap on and add a budget, add a to-do item, you can all manage that in your dashboard on the left hand side over here. Now if you are managing a team, you can actually go over to this tab over here and you can select all, which will show you all the statistics for the entire team on your dashboard. But if you're only tracking your own information, you can just tap on me, and basically everything that will show up on this dashboard will be pertaining only to you. So the worked this week, the earned this week, and the projects worked on, that'll be only your statistics right over there, and everything down on this page will be only and specifically your statistics. Now on the left hand side over here, you can create and manage your timesheets. So if you have a bunch of timesheets that you would like to edit and view, you can do right over here. You can do them daily, weekly, and you can do them on a calendar year. Then as you go down on the left hand side, you have some insights, which once you open, it says boost your team's productivity with insights. You can view your analytics and your trends across all of your members on your team and all of the projects that you are working on. So once you are using this, you can actually have an insight as to who's doing what and how well they're doing. Then under locations on the left hand side, you can add, manage, and remove your job sites. So if you have, or you yourself are working on remote sites, you can actually manage it right over here. Then you have the project management over here, and right here is where you can enter and manage your products, your to-do items, your clients and all their details, and then your work orders. So if you need to manage anything, it is under the project management tab right over there. Now, as you move down on a weekly or on a monthly basis, you may want to look through some reports, and that is what you can find right over here. You have your time and activity, you have your daily totals in a weekly format, and then you have your amounts of money owed out, payments that you've made, and then you can click on all reports, and that will basically give you all of the reports all on one page, and so it's easy to see everything at the same time. Then you go down and there is a people tab over here, and here you can manage your members of your team and you can manage your teams. So perhaps if you want to add a member right over here, you can just tap on members, and over here on the right hand side you can tap on add members. You can also import members, and then you can export all this data as well to a spreadsheet. Now, as you can see here, there is only one member, but it does give you some information. It also gives you the status, the role of that member, the team that it's on, however many projects they're involved in, their work orders, payments, and so forth. And as you can see, all of these details right over here. Now, as you add members, you can see all the statistics for all of those members on this page. When you tap on teams on the left hand side over here, you can actually jump into adding teams together onto specific projects. So if you have a marketing team or a production team or whatever the case may be, you can just tap on add team on the right hand side here, and you can configure all their details right over there. And as you go down, you can manage all your finances here, your payments that you've already made, and then the payments that you are still to send out. And then the settings and policies over here, you can change all the details of your account and your organization your projects, your time, and your tracking. You can change the security and login details, your QuickBooks, product links, and all the members within your team. And then there are a few other features and some integrations, and then you can change your billing information. You can change your account info, and you can view all your billing history right over here. And that pretty much gives you an overview of what Hubstaff is actually capable of doing. So it's a ton of information that they've given you to use so that you can actually track what you're doing and how much time you're actually spending on it. And if you're working within a team, how many team members are actually contributing and what they're contributing. So right over here on the top left hand side, you will see a little timer, and once you tap that, it'll open up, and this is basically how you can track your work and your time. It says here you can select a project or a work order, and then a to-do item or a job, and you can just tap in over there whatever you need to do, and then you tap on the record button and it'll actually start timing what you're doing. And then you can track how long it takes you to do your tasks, and it'll allow you to track how long it takes your team members to do the tasks that have been assigned to them. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was insightful. If it was, don't forget to leave us a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers for now.